This is exactly what I eat to build muscle mass and strength, and most people, myself included in the past, get this very wrong. You either go for eating anything and everything and passing that off as gaining size and strength, or you spend a few weeks adding calories in, see the scale go up a little bit, then get scared and start cutting down again, leading to a never-ending cycle of never doing much of anything. You may be watching this and thinking, I don't need to gain boatloads of strength and muscle mass, I'm not looking to be a bodybuilder or a strongman. That's absolutely fine, but if your goal is to be fit, strong, healthy, and in great shape, this has to be a major focus in your training. So let's dive straight into what this looks like on a daily basis. So this is the first thing that I essentially eat every morning. It's 10 grams of fish oil. I take this with my coffee in the morning. Now, if you are buying something like fish oil, it is key to get good quality. So I use this Nordic Supplements one. You'll see the link for that in the description. And I take 10 grams lemon flavoured with my coffee. That's the first thing I eat for about the first 2 hours of the day. Then I have my meal number one. So this is my meal number one, and I'm starting with a good protein source, which is Heck chicken sausages for me. This is also my pre-workout meal, so I have a decent amount of carbs here. I've got some shredded wheat cereal, and I have some watermelon here as well. To me, when your goal is to build muscle, that is the most important meal of the day, is making sure your pre-workout is fueling you for your session. So this is what I'm doing right now. For those of you interested in longevity and long-term health, the older you get, the more difficult it gets to build muscle. When studies took a group of men in their 70s and put them through a resistance training program for 8 weeks, and they gained zero muscle. So building muscle in your 30s, 40s and 50s is almost like saving up for retirement, because these are the easiest years that you can build it and then sustain it as you age for overall health and longevity. So this is going to be my pre-workout, which is just a Squares cereal bar for some carbs. I'm literally going to eat this on the way to the gym. I also have this for post-workout. So this is 2 scoops of protein powder in here, along with 5 grams of creatine. So my next meal of the day is going to be 2 protein yogurts and a dish of nuts. These nuts. Now, this is why it's so important to have portable, convenient options that require zero preparation. I have a couple of calls added to my diary I wasn't expecting, so I have less time to eat, so I need to get straight to it. These require no preparation. I can just eat them and they're good to go. This is going to net me about 45 grams of protein, and I am going to have a fantastic protein snack here. Now, let's dive into the specifics on what you need to do in order to build and grow muscle mass. And if I can't teach you this in under 1 minute, then I'll have to drop and give you 100 press-ups. Start the timer. The first number that is important is your calories. Now, somewhere in the region of 14 to 16 times your body weight in pounds is a great place to start. Now, I would recommend starting on the lower end, because then you can always increase. If you start too high, then you've put on some body fat that you're unlikely to take off in a muscle gaining phase. The second part of that is protein. Somewhere between 0.7 and 1.2 grams per pound of body weight is optimal for muscle growth. I like to aim on the higher side, 1 to 1.2 grams. This is optimal for growth. It is scientifically a fact. Some people will tell you need less. If you want optimal, then go for that. If you don't, no problem. On top of that, I recommend trying to spread your protein feedings throughout the day and somewhere in the region of 3 to 5 times. Now, a protein feeding does not need to be a full meal. It can be some Greek yogurt, it can be the shake I had earlier in the day. These don't need to be sit-down meals that you have to consume, but spiking muscle protein synthesis every 3 to 4 hours with around 20 to 40 grams of protein will be more advantageous for muscle growth. In terms of time, so I did go over on the time. I'm not sure if you can see that.
Can I see?
Which means I have to drop and give you 100 press-ups. My lunch meal of the day is going to be a simple and easy chicken wrap. Now, the chicken is already pre-cooked. I just heat it up in the pan. You can eat it cold, no problem. But this takes me 3 minutes to throw together, and my lunch is good. I'm also having that with a packet of blackberries, and this is going to get me another 30 to 40 grams of protein and a good solid amount of healthy calories. So my evening meal, my dinner meal this evening is going to be one of these pre-prepared meals. Now, I keep meals like this in the fridge at all times. In the fridge, just to give you a quick look, so we have some fruit, there's some more salad and fruit down the bottom. We have some yogurts here, a variety, easy and convenient protein sources. My Heck chicken sausages are there ready to go for breakfast. I have some pre-prepared chicken, which was made for the wraps. I have some eggs there for breakfast as well, along with some diet sodas. Everything I do in my life is to make life easy and convenient. There's nothing I have to invest an enormous amount of time in here to prepare. You automate your life, you make it easier. Simple. My dinner meal is the pre-prepared meal, as I said. Now, this gets me about 30 plus grams of protein, is around 400 calories or so. Is this the best meal in the world? No, but it's practical, it's convenient, and it's easy for when I'm pretty stressed out and busy. This is my final meal of the evening. It is a bag of popcorn, about 300 calories. I've hit all my protein targets, everything required for the day, so finishing off with a high volume snack keeps me full and satiated as well, and isn't too dense on calories. If you enjoyed this video, off to the side you want to understand exactly what I eat to lose body fat, then go and check this one out off to the side.